What if I told you that the difference between living to 90 versus dying at 70 isn't just genetics, but 6 specific choices you can make starting today? In the next 15 minutes, you'll discover the exact habits that research shows can add 20 years to your life, and they're simpler than you think. But here's what shocked me most. The number one factor isn't what most people expect, and it's something you probably do every single day without realizing its life-extending power. Meet Vivian from Ohio. At 94, she still bakes cookies for her church fundraiser every month and takes evening walks around her neighborhood. Her longtime friend Harold, who passed at 68, always promised he'd start taking better care of himself next week. The difference between them: 6 specific daily choices that Vivian made consistently for decades. Choices that science now proves can literally add years to your life. Thing 1, daily physical movement beyond exercise. This isn't about gym memberships or running marathons, and it's not about forcing yourself into intense workout routines that feel overwhelming or unsustainable. Research from Harvard Medical School followed over 12,000 seniors for 2 decades and discovered something remarkable that challenges everything we've been told about exercise and aging. The people who lived longest weren't necessarily the ones who exercised intensely at the gym 3 times a week or ran 5 miles every morning. They were the ones who moved consistently throughout their day, every single day, incorporating natural movement into their regular routines. Dr. Aimin Lee, the lead researcher at Harvard, found that even light physical activity performed regularly had more impact on longevity than sporadic intense workouts that people couldn't maintain long-term. Think about activities you already do or could easily incorporate into your routine without major lifestyle changes or expensive equipment. Walking to check your mailbox instead of driving to the curb, tending to houseplants or a small garden, doing light housework like dusting or organizing, taking the stairs when possible, or even standing up and stretching during television commercials. These simple movements keep your blood flowing efficiently, your muscles engaged and strong, your joints flexible and pain-free, and your balance systems active. When you move regularly throughout the day, you're essentially sending signals to your body to stay young, functional, and ready for whatever life brings your way. The consequences of staying sedentary for long periods are more serious and immediate than most people realize, and the damage accumulates faster as we age. Harvard's comprehensive research shows that prolonged sitting without regular movement breaks accelerates cellular aging by 8 to 10 years beyond normal aging processes. Your muscles weaken and lose mass, your bones lose density and become more fragile, your circulation slows down significantly, and your metabolism drops to conservation mode. Each hour you spend sitting without movement is like pressing the fast-forward button on aging throughout your entire body. Your cardiovascular system, muscular system, and even your brain interpret prolonged inactivity as a signal that it's time to shut down non-essential functions and prepare for decline. Here's what you need to do starting today, and I want you to treat this as seriously as taking prescribed medications. Set a timer or alarm for every 2 hours while you're awake, and when it goes off, stand up and move for just 10 minutes. Walk around your home, do some light stretching or gentle arm circles, organize a drawer or closet, water your plants, or simply march in place while watching television. The key is consistency over intensity, movement over stillness, and building habits that feel natural rather than forced. Make this movement as automatic and non-negotiable as brushing your teeth or having your morning coffee. Your body will respond positively within days. Your energy will increase within weeks, and the cumulative effect over months and years is extraordinary. Don't wait another day to start this life-extending habit that costs nothing but can give you decades. Thing 2, social connection and community engagement. When did you last have a meaningful conversation with someone who truly cares about you, someone who listens when you speak and values your thoughts and experiences? The Mayo Clinic conducted a landmark study that followed over 3,000 seniors for more than 15 years, tracking their social connections, health outcomes, and longevity, and their findings were both startling and encouraging. People with strong, consistent social connections lived an average of 3.7 years longer than those who were socially isolated, even when controlling for other health factors like diet, exercise, and medical care. Dr. Julianne Holt-Lundstad, who led this groundbreaking research, found that loneliness and social isolation create the same health risks as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. But unlike smoking, social connection gets easier and more rewarding with practice. Your social connections don't have to be extensive, complicated, or require major changes to your current lifestyle. Regular phone calls with family members or old friends, coffee meetings with neighbors or acquaintances, participation in community groups like book clubs or volunteer organizations, attendance at religious services or community events, or even friendly conversations with familiar faces like cashiers at the grocery store or staff at your bank, all contribute significantly to your social health and longevity. The quality and consistency of these interactions matter far more than the quantity or duration. One deep, meaningful conversation per week where you truly connect with another person has more measurable health benefits than dozens of superficial exchanges or brief encounters. Social isolation doesn't just make you feel lonely or sad. It literally changes your body's biology in ways that accelerate aging and increase disease risk. When you're consistently isolated without regular human connection, your immune system weakens dramatically, making you more susceptible to infections, viruses, and slower healing from injuries. Your blood pressure increases, putting strain on your heart and circulatory system. Inflammation throughout your body rises significantly, contributing to arthritis, heart disease, and other age-related conditions. Chronic loneliness triggers the same physiological stress response as physical danger, flooding your system with stress hormones that accelerate aging and increase your risk of heart disease, stroke, cognitive decline, and depression by up to 50%. Schedule one meaningful social interaction every single week and treat it with the same importance and priority as a medical appointment or essential errand. Call a friend or family member for a real conversation, not just a quick check-in. Join a community group that matches your interests or values. Volunteer at a local organization where you can use your skills and experience, or attend religious services or community events where you can connect with like-minded people. If mobility issues make leaving home difficult, remember that video calls and phone conversations count just as much as in-person visits for health benefits. The goal is genuine human connection, where you share thoughts, feelings, experiences, and memories with someone who values your presence and perspective. Start reaching out to someone this week, because your longevity and quality of life literally depend on maintaining these vital human connections. Thing 3. Purpose-driven daily routine. People who live longest and healthiest have something meaningful and important to wake up for every morning, something that gives structure and significance to their days. Johns Hopkins researchers conducted a comprehensive study following over 7,000 seniors for more than a decade, tracking their sense of purpose, daily activities, health outcomes, and longevity. They discovered that those with a strong, consistent sense of purpose lived up to 7 years longer than those who felt their days lacked meaning or direction. Dr. Patricia Boyle, who led this groundbreaking research, found that having purpose protects your brain from age-related decline, gives your immune system a boost, and provides your body with compelling reasons to maintain optimal function and resilience. Purpose doesn't require grand gestures, major life changes, or overwhelming commitments that feel burdensome or stressful. It can be as simple and personal as caring for a beloved pet, maintaining a small garden or houseplants, mentoring a young person in your family or community, volunteering at a local charity or organization, preserving family history through storytelling or organizing photos, teaching someone a skill you've mastered over the years, or being a reliable source of support and wisdom for friends and family. The key is that your purpose feels genuinely meaningful to you personally and gives positive structure to your days and weeks. When you have something important to accomplish, something that depends on you and benefits from your unique experience and perspective, your body and mind naturally stay sharper, more engaged, and more resilient against aging and decline. Without a clear sense of purpose or meaningful daily activities, your brain begins to shut down non-essential functions and enters a kind of maintenance mode that accelerates cognitive decline. Multiple studies show that people without a strong sense of purpose are twice as likely to develop Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia, and 3 times more likely to experience severe depression and anxiety disorders. Your brain needs compelling reasons to stay active, engaged, and continuously learning new things. Purpose provides that essential motivation for continued growth, learning, and mental stimulation that keeps your mind sharp and your body energized well into your later years. Identify one meaningful activity you can commit to starting this week, something that uses your accumulated skills, life experience, or natural talents to make a positive difference in your own life or the lives of others. It could be teaching someone a skill you've mastered, whether it's cooking, crafts, gardening, or professional knowledge. It might involve supporting a cause you care deeply about through volunteering or advocacy. Perhaps it's being a reliable, wise presence in the life of a grandchild, neighbor, or friend who values your guidance and support. The activity should feel important and worthwhile to you personally and align with your values and interests. Once you identify your purpose, dedicate specific, consistent time to it each week, treating it as an essential appointment with meaning and longevity. Your sense of purpose will energize and enhance every other aspect of your health and well-being. Think 4. Stress management through simple practices. How do you currently handle life's inevitable daily pressures, from health concerns and medical appointments, to family worries and relationship challenges, to financial anxieties and unexpected problems? The American Heart Association published comprehensive research showing that chronic, unmanaged stress ages your cardiovascular system 6 years faster than normal aging processes, essentially giving you the heart and blood vessels of someone much older. Dr. Elissa Epel from the University of California conducted groundbreaking research and found that people who manage stress effectively have measurably longer telomeres, the protective caps on chromosomes that serve as reliable indicators of biological age. Better stress management literally keeps you younger and healthier at the cellular level, slowing down aging from the inside out. Effective stress management doesn't require expensive therapies, complicated techniques, or major lifestyle overhauls that feel overwhelming or unsustainable. Simple, accessible practices like deep breathing exercises, prayer or meditation, gentle stretching or yoga, regular walks outdoors, listening to calming music, engaging in hobbies you enjoy, or even regular phone calls with supportive friends and family members can dramatically reduce stress hormones circulating in your body. The key is finding techniques that feel natural and comfortable for your lifestyle, personality, and preferences. Then practicing them consistently rather than waiting until you're already overwhelmed by stress. Chronic, unmanaged stress floods your body with cortisol and adrenaline, powerful hormones that were designed by evolution for short-term emergencies and immediate threats, but become toxic and destructive when constantly present in your system. These stress hormones weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to infections and slower to heal from illnesses or injuries. They increase inflammation throughout your body, contributing to arthritis, heart disease, and other painful conditions. They raise blood pressure, putting dangerous strain on your heart and circulatory system. Most importantly, they accelerate the aging process throughout every system in your body. People with poorly managed stress experience significantly more heart attacks, strokes, infections, autoimmune disorders, and age-related diseases than those who have learned to handle stress effectively and consistently. Choose one simple, accessible stress relief technique and commit to practicing it for just 5 minutes every single day, preferably at the same time each day, to build a sustainable habit. This could be deep breathing, where you slowly inhale for 4 counts, hold briefly, then exhale for 8 counts, repeating this pattern while focusing on the rhythm. It might be progressive muscle relaxation, where you systematically tense and then release different muscle groups throughout your body. Perhaps it's quiet meditation, where you sit comfortably and focus on peaceful thoughts, prayers, or simply the sensation of breathing. You could try gentle stretching, listening to calming music, or spending time in nature if weather permits. Practice your chosen technique consistently until it becomes as automatic as brushing your teeth. When stressful situations inevitably arise, you'll have a reliable, proven tool to protect your health, maintain your calm, and extend your life. Thing 5, quality sleep patterns and sleep hygiene. This is perhaps the most underestimated and overlooked longevity factor, yet it profoundly affects every single aspect of your health, aging process, and quality of life. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention conducted extensive research tracking sleep patterns in over 10,000 seniors for many years, and found that people who consistently achieved 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night lived significantly longer and experienced fewer age-related health problems than those who slept poorly or inconsistently. Dr. Matthew Walker's revolutionary research at UC Berkeley demonstrates that adequate quality sleep is when your body performs essential maintenance tasks, repairing cellular damage throughout your organs and tissues, consolidating memories and processing information from the day, and producing hormones that are absolutely essential for healthy aging and disease prevention. Quality sleep means much more than simply spending time in bed or getting a certain number of hours of unconsciousness. It requires consistent sleep and wake times that support your body's natural circadian rhythms, a comfortable sleep environment that promotes deep, restorative rest, and healthy pre-sleep routines that prepare your body and mind for rejuvenating sleep. Your bedroom should be cool, ideally between 65 and 68 degrees, dark enough that you can't see your hand in front of your face, and quiet enough that outside noises don't disturb your rest. Your mattress and pillows should support comfortable positioning that doesn't cause pain or stiffness. Most importantly, you should go to bed and wake up at roughly the same times every day, even on weekends, to maintain and strengthen your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Poor sleep quality and inconsistent sleep patterns increase your risk of heart disease, diabetes, stroke, obesity, depression, and cognitive decline by 40% or more, essentially accelerating every aspect of aging and disease development. When you don't sleep well consistently, your immune system becomes significantly weaker, making you more susceptible to infections, viruses, and slower healing from injuries or illnesses. Your metabolism slows down and becomes less efficient, leading to weight gain and increased risk of diabetes. Your body produces less of the essential hormones that repair cellular damage, fight inflammation, and maintain healthy organ function. Chronic sleep deprivation literally accelerates every aspect of aging, from visible signs like wrinkled skin and slower reflexes to serious internal problems like memory loss, increased susceptibility to infections, and higher risk of life-threatening diseases. Create and commit to a consistent 30-minute wind-down routine starting tonight, treating it as seriously as any medical treatment or health intervention. Begin by turning off all screens, including televisions, computers, tablets, and smartphones, as the blue light they emit interferes with your body's natural sleep hormones. Dim the lights throughout your home to signal to your body that it's time to prepare for rest. Engage in genuinely calming activities like reading a book, doing gentle stretching or yoga, listening to soft music, practicing meditation or prayer, or taking a warm bath. Keep your bedroom temperature cool and comfortable, and consider investing in blackout curtains or an eye mask if outside light disturbs your sleep. If you feel the need to nap during the day, limit it to 20 minutes and make sure it's before 3 p.m. to avoid interfering with your nighttime sleep. Prioritize and protect your sleep as seriously as any other health intervention, because quality rest is absolutely essential for longevity and healthy aging. Thing 6. Preventive health care and body awareness. When did you last really listen carefully to what your body was telling you through subtle changes in energy, comfort, or function? And when did you last see a healthcare provider for preventive care rather than waiting for obvious problems to develop? The American Geriatric Society published comprehensive guidelines based on decades of research showing that people who engage in regular preventive health care and maintain awareness of changes in their bodies live significantly longer and experience fewer serious health complications than those who adopt a wait-and-see approach to their health. Dr. Linda Terry's extensive research demonstrates convincingly that early detection and prevention are far more effective, less expensive, and less traumatic than treating advanced diseases that could have been caught and managed in their early stages. Preventive healthcare includes regular checkups with your primary care physician, where you discuss not just current problems, but potential risks and prevention strategies. It involves staying current with recommended screenings appropriate for your age group, such as colonoscopies, mammograms, bone density tests, and cardiovascular assessments. It includes maintaining regular dental care to prevent tooth loss and gum disease, which are directly linked to heart disease and other serious conditions. Vision and hearing care are equally important, as sensory changes can lead to falls, social isolation, and reduced quality of life. Staying current with vaccinations, including annual flu shots and other immunizations recommended for seniors, protects not just your health, but the health of your entire community. Equally important is developing keen awareness of your body's normal patterns and recognizing when something feels different or concerning, even if the change seems minor. This includes honestly monitoring your energy levels, sleep quality, appetite, mood, physical comfort, and any changes in how your body looks, feels, or functions. Many serious health conditions start with subtle changes that are easy to dismiss or ignore, but early recognition and treatment can make the difference between a minor intervention and a life-threatening crisis. Delayed medical care consistently turns minor, easily treatable conditions into major, life-threatening problems that require expensive, invasive, and often less effective treatments. A small change in a mole can progress to dangerous skin cancer if ignored for months. Slightly elevated blood pressure can lead to heart attack or stroke without proper monitoring and management. Early-stage infections can become dangerous and even life-threatening if not treated promptly. High blood sugar can progress to diabetes with serious complications if not addressed early. Every month you delay addressing health concerns increases the risk of serious complications and reduces your treatment options significantly. Schedule all your recommended annual preventive visits today, including primary care, dental, and eye exams, and treat them as non-negotiable appointments that you wouldn't cancel except for true emergencies. Create a simple monthly routine where you systematically check your skin for any changes, monitor your weight and blood pressure if you have equipment at home, and honestly assess your energy levels, mood, and overall sense of well-being. Keep a simple health journal where you note any changes or concerns, no matter how minor they might seem at the time. Trust your instincts about your body and don't hesitate to contact healthcare providers when something feels wrong or different. Remember that you know your body better than anyone else, and early action consistently saves lives and extends healthy, independent years. These 6 factors aren't complicated, expensive, or require dramatic lifestyle changes that feel overwhelming or impossible to maintain. Vivian didn't have special genes, unlimited financial resources, or access to cutting-edge medical treatments. She simply made consistent daily decisions that accumulated over decades to add healthy years to her life. The research from leading medical institutions is clear and encouraging. It's never too late to start making these changes, and every small improvement compounds over time to create dramatic improvements in your health, energy, and longevity. If this information could help someone you care about live longer and healthier, please share this video with them right now. Like this video if you're ready to make these changes starting today, and tell me in the comments which of these 6 things you're going to start with first. Subscribe for more evidence-based health tips that can truly make a difference in your golden years.